Hello everyone, it's Jinsoul Silver, and welcome to my Ultimate Loona Album Guide. It's been over 6 months since I made my first Loona video, which was actually my Loona Album Guide, so I'd say it's finally time to update it. A lot has happened since then. The formatting of the albums hasn't changed as much, but I feel like I could condense the video a lot better and get my information out easier and not make it an over 20-minute video this time. So I hope you guys enjoy. If I miss anything, make sure to let me know in the comments and I'll add it into the description. So without further ado, let's get into it. But I lied, because there's one more further ado. I'm doing a giveaway right now. If you're watching this in the first week that this is out, you can click in the description and enter the giveaway. It's for US only this time, sorry. My first one was international, but I'll make sure to do an international one again. I'm giving away this YYXY Beauty and the Beat album, so hopefully you feel like you should sign up for it. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, but let's start with the what comes with these albums, which is everyone's burning question. So you might be like, Jinsoul Silver, what comes with my Loona album? Let me tell you. A CD. That's right, a CD comes with the album. Who would have guessed? Yeah, CD comes with the album. There's some variations in the CDs based on version, but I'll get into version differences later. Of course, they have the photo book. They have Photocards, like this one. This isn't a Heejin one. This is a Kimlip one, obviously. But Photocard, they come with an attendance sheet. As you can see here, here is the Heejin attendance sheet. I have them all still in the Sun and Moon binder. They haven't moved out yet. But I'm just gonna go through them real quick. Their color corresponds to who they're for. So like this is Kimlip, this is Jinsoul, this is Chweri, this is Eve. Yeah, I think you get the idea, but I'll just go through them real quick so I don't show them off later. Yep, there they all are. And if you want to see what the inside looks like, let's take out Shoes. Show the inside, because Shoe is a good example. I don't know. There it is. So apparently you're supposed to fill them out at fan signs and then you get prizes, but I don't think anyone's really figured it out, at least not the international fans. I don't really get these things, whatever. Okay, and it's probably hard to fill them out now since like all the promotions are kind of wrapping up for solo members. But, you know, whatever. Let's get into the actual versions, all of them themselves. So first off, as of making this video, there's 17 different numbers for the albums. As you can see, like Heejin's is number 1, ending at number 17 being Beauty and the Beat. I mean, I don't know if they're going to change the formatting once they debut, because we know they're going to debut in August now. So if they do, I might have to make a new video, but for now, that's what we have. So most albums have an A version and a B version. Heejin's is a pretty bad example because there's only one version, so I'll bring up something like Hyunjin's. So B versions, they're different because they have a colored disc, whereas A versions, like, actually I'll bring up Kimlip's, which is right here, has just a plain white disc. All the A versions will have the same white disc, just with a different font lettering, or not different font, different color lettering with the different person's name. I prefer the color disc, so that's why I get B versions, but A version actually does entice a lot of people with their photo cards, because their photo cards, for some reason, only A versions have holographic backs with like cool numbers. And like they're kind of like limited, or I don't know if they're actually limited, but like this is like the 1335th card of this. Like there's no other 1335th card out there. So a lot of people like these photo cards just because they make, I don't know, they're probably going to be worth more. I don't know if they're going to be used for anything. But as you can see, the B version, like the BV1 that I have right here, it does not have such holo because it's a B version. So if that's what you want, then I recommend going for A versions. But if you just want like colored discs, then I recommend going for B versions. And then of course the subunit albums, this is from I think Love and Evil. They don't have any holo option, so might as well just go for limited. So now let's just go through, I think, yeah. Let's just go through all the issues. So when by issues, I mean like the numbers here. I also like to mention that both versions have the same photo book. They actually, one thing I should have mentioned is that they do have an alternate image for the right side here. Like with the A version has a different image. I don't know why, because the photo book's still the same, but I guess they just felt bad for us. I don't know. So let's get started. So yeah, number 1 is Heejin. Number 2, and of course Heejin only has one version. Number 2 has an A and a B version. This is the B version, and you've already seen the inside. For Number 3, it is Hassel. This is the B version. It has this very nice green disc. I'm gonna try to show all the discs since I have a lot of B versions. Yojin has 3 versions for some reason. She has an A version, a B version, and a C version. I don't know why they gave her special treatment. Maybe because they felt bad because they knew she wasn't gonna be in any subunits. I don't know. I'm not gonna show the color disc for this. Longtime fans of the channel will know why. But yeah, this has a cool like silvery disc. This is the B version, by the way. It has a like kind of mirror disc, just like I describe it as just like a normal CD disc. And then the C version has a orange disc. So yep. Number 5 is actually this one right here. The Love and Live album. This is the limited version. Limited versions have kind of like a colored back here, as you could obviously see from those. They also have color discs. And it's worth noting they do mean limited. It is limited. Like, it's hard to find these things now. They are very pricey, so I recommend picking up the limited edition of Beauty and the Beat, or joining my giveaway if you live in the US. I'm sorry, international fans. Okay, number 6 is, what is it? Oh yeah, see, sometimes it's hard to keep track of all these in one take, so I'm gonna do the best I can. Hassel Vivi. This of course has, this is the B version. It also has the A version, pink, very nice. Okay, so 7 is this one. So I'm gonna just lay these out now, because it's hard to manage all these albums stacked on top of each other. So 7, Love and Evil, this is the limited version. Very hard to find now. I'm sorry, guys, if you're still looking for them. It's a struggle, I know. Number 8 is Kimlip, who is down here right now. This is the A version. I got it because I like the rainbow. It's very nice. So, white disc, as you can see. Put that back down there. Then number 8. Sorry, gotta move you. Oh no, number 9, I mean. Gotta move you, Wobbuffet. It's the B version, of course. Kimlip and Jinsol. And then number 10. It's our girl, Chweri. Here we go, number 10. Here we go. Purple disc. It's the B version. Okay, so now number 11 is next. I'm going to move the green one in the middle since it's the newest, and I'm a perfectionist, I guess. I don't know. There we go. I think that looks all right. You guys get to see behind the scenes me trying to figure out the setup. Okay. Here is number 11. Limited version, blue, and what's inside? So something worth noting before I move on to the YYXY portion is that it's really strange. I don't know why they did this, and it's only for, I'm pretty sure it's only for this, but for number 7, the tracks do depend on which version you get. The normal version will come with a secret track, which is Love and Live remixed, but the limited will come with You and Me Together remixed. I don't know why. I guess, I don't know, it's really just like the only exception. It's kind of strange. And here's the back. I don't think I've shown the back of any album yet. There it is. That's all I need to note there. Here we have Eve. Number 13, this is the A version. It's worth noting also that for the first members of each subunit, the B version is still just them. It doesn't feature anyone else. I guess they only wanted to feature people that were in the same subunits. Here we have number 14, Chu, with E, because it's the B version. Orange, very nice, very nice. Go on. Also, I'm stacking all the albums on my lap right now when I'm done with them. It's kind of uncomfortable, but... Number 15. They are quite heavy, but I'll get into that later. There's like the tealish disc, very nice. The YYXY albums, I did do unboxings on my channel if you want to watch them. They are there for you. Here's like cool pencil lead disc of number 16, which is Olivia here. And then finally, the latest one, 17, Beauty and the Beat. It's the limited version. Limited version, oh yeah, the disc is in the CD player, but it's like a bright green, like kind of lime green. Very nice. At the end of the video, I'll probably recommend my unboxing so you can see it if you want. So the limited version, I think, has a different dance break than the regular version dance breaks. It's kind of strange. I think all the limiteds have jazz. I'm not sure, but everyone I know who's gotten the limited version has the jazz dance break for Love Forever, so I think so. And there's no secret tracks in this. So yeah, that's all the versions right there. What do we have next? Looking at my thing. So there's some like little tiny differences. Since this is an ultimate album guide, I gotta point out the little tiny differences in some of the albums. So like look at the side here for Kim Lip's album. You can see it has like 3 little things here. Maybe I can get my camera to focus even better. Doesn't really want to focus, but basically, okay, there you go. You see there's 3 little emblems. And for some reason, like it's kind of weird. Now there's a 4th one over there. Like, I think it just depends on which print run you got. It might mess with your OCD if like you're lining them up like this on a shelf. I'm not really bothered by them because I don't do that. I line them up like this, leaning on the wall. So that's something worth noting because this has to be the ultimate guide. And come on, focus. Thank you. Gotta move the Wobbuffets back up too. And also, if you want to see every single version difference, every single disc color, I will link in the description a very good Instagram account. It's called Taylor's Loona Collection, and it has like pretty much every single image you'd ever need to see. It's so good. So please follow that account. It's really good. And oh, I have so many albums. Okay. And also, I want to mention signed albums. They're very expensive. If you go to fan signs, you can get an album signed. It really ups the value. So I don't think they're worth it if you haven't gone there in person. But if you're ever going to a Loona's fan sign in person, I definitely recommend savoring the moment because you're about to get a very valuable album, especially if it's like some limited edition. Okay, moving on to prices. So I just mentioned signed albums, very pricey. But so I got all these around 6-7 months ago. Or not all of these. Of course, the ones that came out before 6 or 7 months ago. On average, the solo ones were around $17. And then the unit ones are around $19 to $20. So yeah, unit ones are usually like $3 to $5 more dollars. Because, I mean, they have more tracks. They're more bang for your buck. So I understand why Blockberry did that. Of course, they're going to be cheaper if you get them in Korea because there's not going to be any shipping. And so yeah, I'd recommend for solo albums aiming for like $17 to $18 for most places, you know, including shipping. But I've heard in like Latin America, the shipping's really expensive, so you're probably going to be looking at more like $19 to $20. So sorry to you guys, I don't know what to say. And then, what was I going to say? I got all of my albums from Cat Shop CD, just because they usually have a good stock. Like, I mean, I say good stock with like asterisks, or not asterisks, quotation marks, because it's pretty hard to find a place that has consistently every single Loona album, so I wish you luck with that. But yeah, I use Cat Shop CD, but their prices have gone up a little bit. But now, let's talk about... Okay, actually before we move on, I do need to stress one more time, limited editions are very expensive now. They're hard to find. I wish you luck finding them. I'm not an expert on it, so I recommend getting any limited editions that come out. They are actually limited. Okay, so now, quality. Let's move on to quality. Something that's not often noted, but it is often noted by me, is that for the first few albums, if I can take them out of the big stack, right here, let's use Hassel's. So Hassel has papery pages. Every single album up to album number 7, so that means it's including album number 7, have like these papery pages, and you can kind of hear it. Like, I don't know if you can kind of hear it, but they're like papery. You can kind of see sort of like the reflection, how they're kind of more papery. I don't know, once you feel it, you'll understand. But then starting with Kim Lip's album, the pages are glossy. As you can see, it glares like way easier. You see that? Her face is spooky now. Personally, I prefer the glossy just because they have sharper images. Like, some of these images are really nice. And then sometimes the papery pages have sort of a duller look. But I mean, it's okay. I think the papery pages still like feel good. It's not too big of a difference, but it is a difference. So in this ultimate guide, I should note it. I need some water. I'm gonna drink some water. Uh-oh, this is already about 15 minutes long, guys. This might be 20 minutes too. Oh no. So another thing about quality, which I have noticed, which kind of sucks, I will not lie, is that since the albums are all like white and stuff, that sounded weird, they do get marked pretty easily, especially if you're like handling them a lot. Like here you can see there's little smudges, little imperfections, which really suck, but it happens quite quite a bit if you're going to be holding them a lot, because they're just, it's really easy to make a mark on something that's just so blank. So that's something I'd have a complaint about. They're very like heavy, so heavy for like how they look, I think. They're not actually that heavy, but like for how they look, I kind of feel that way. So you're gonna be, I feel like you're gonna be satisfied. They feel like a good product, I think, but it's worth noting, if you touch them a lot, they will get a lot. And there's some albums that I have that I haven't shown you that have like way more than this. So yeah, be careful. Make sure that they're in a good place where they can't get dirty. And they can sometimes dent. I will also admit that they can dent if you hit them too hard on something. So you really have to treat them gently. Usually I feel like I treat things too gently, but like really with these, like you kind of have to be gentle with them. They have to be your babies, basically. And also, something a little worth noting is, uh-oh, I buried it under all the albums. It's so hard to manage all of them. Sometimes the stickers come... Okay, this sticker just came kind of strange on this Jinsol album. I think it might have just been a problem with the shipping, not really with the manufacturer, but it's worth noting that sometimes the sticker might be a little messed up. So with my OCD, it bothered me enough that I decided to go get another Jinsol album, but hopefully it doesn't happen to you. So pray for that sticker RNG. And then, let's see, is there any other ones? I've heard of factory problems where like, someone will order a Kimlip album and it'll be like, it'll have like an Eve cover. It's kind of weird. It's very rare. I wouldn't worry about it. Overall, I'd say the quality is decent, but you want to make sure that they are in a clean, safe place. I definitely recommend that. And I think that was it. I think that's all I have. If there's anything more, I'll put in the description. But as per usual, I'd like to show all of my photo cards that I've ever gotten from all of my albums. So let me put the ones that I used as a display back into the case. First we have, this might take a second, sorry. First putting Kimlip back, then I'm gonna be putting VV back, and then I'm gonna be putting Hyunjin back. Okay, got them all. So, starting here, these were the first 4 albums I got. These were my pulls, if you're wondering. That's what I got. Again, if you want to see like all the possible photo cards, check out Taylor's Loona collection in the description. Really good Instagram account. And finishing off, these were all my pulls from all the albums. Basically, like that's them all in order. So that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. It was a little bit shorter than my original guide, so that's good. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, giveaways in the description if you want to join. But if you're watching this in the future, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Keep on dancing. Bye-bye.